Hey everybody, it's Dano from Dano's Outdoors. It's November 3rd, 2024, and we took a little break from deer hunting this weekend. I know the rut's just starting to kick in. We'll get back out there next weekend and hunt. But I got my 350 Legend set up for my grandson. I just mounted a scope. And here's the problem. When you mount the scope, you have very little clearance. You can't even get your finger on the hammer to pull the hammer back. I don't know if other people's had that problem, but I had to buy a hammer extension from Henry. They're mailing it to me. But also I bought one from our local retail sporting store. This has got one that actually goes on both sides of the hammer. I'm going to try putting this one on and see what happens. But as of right now, you cannot mount a scope on the Henry single shot 350 Legend without having that problem. Even with high scope rings, which I put on earlier, and you can still barely get your finger on that hammer to pull it back. So I'm going to put this on and see how it looks. All right, here's the problem. I had to go back, excuse me, and put the higher scope mounts on because there is no way that would clear, even with that Carlson hammer expander. It was rubbing on this right there and on the bottom of the scope a little bit. So originally I ground it down just a little bit so it would clear it, but it's still got a lot of it's still rubbing, so I don't want to grind it down too much and weaken it. But so I put the higher scope mounts back on and it works just fine. See? But I am going to get the other hammer expander and put that on. Should be coming here in the mail any day. But this is my grandson's setup. I bought this for him back in the end of the summer, and we just finally got it all set up. But nobody tells you that about the scope mounts, that they won't clear that hammer. There ain't no way you'll get your finger in there. So I recommend using high scope mounts, and just you'll figure it out when you go. Originally also, you do not have to take the front sight off. So we're going to sight it in here. Hopefully if it doesn't rain this afternoon, we'll take it outside and shoot it. But that's my grandson's setup. And here's mine. This is a Remington 870 pump with a 3x9 Simmons scope by 40 adjustable power on that. This one here is a Bushnell Banner 2 that costs about $100. This one here costs about $90. I was going to buy the Vortex Crossfire at our local farm and home. They wanted almost $200 for that. We're going to try this scope this year, and if it doesn't pan out, we'll buy one of the Vortex for next year, probably for both guns. But there you are. These are our setups for this fall's firearm season here in Illinois. And this one sighted in about dead on at 50 yards. I went out and shot that yesterday. And this one here, we're going to go out and shoot today. Like I said, if it doesn't rain. Well, hope you liked the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll get back with you soon. Thanks.